Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Jai Shri Ram. Hanuman ki Jai. So, Namaskaram to everyone who is listening to this audio. My name is Subramaniam, and having read Ramayana, or at least having tried to understand Ramayana in bits and pieces, I am really disappointed with the remarks made by a person called Mr.DivyaKirti, who happens to run an IAS coaching academy called Drishti IAS. Well, I don't know what were his motives in using such language against Sitaamaa. He made some very unparliamentary, uncouth comments, and then he quickly got a platform in the form of Lalan Top, where he could go back and re-explain. So in the video, he said that he made a reference that that Rama said. I mean, I'm very sorry to utter these words, but yeah, but then because I'll have to tell what he said, you can actually Google for it and see those ones. So kindly Google for it and look for what he said, and he says that that Rama says, I did not fight the war for you. The way a food item becomes or the habits of an yajna becomes bad when dog goes and touches it, so I can't take you back and all. But that's not, I'm very sorry that I had to utter this. Again, please go and watch the original video that he has said. But having said that, and I'm trying to just go back and tell as to what happened in Ramayana, because the same Vikas Divikirti, when he went to the program in Lalan Top, he said, no, these references I did not get them from Ramayana. In Ramayana there was only one passing thing, but I got these references from Mahabharata. The first and fundamental question here is, Valmiki Ramayana is the base from which you can talk anything about Ramayana. You don't talk about Ramayana from other sources, because whatever was told in Mahabharata was only a retelling by Markandeya Maharshi. And we never know why that Maharshi chose to use that Upamana there. And because Divikirti says, no, Tulsidas was not like that, so I am trying to elevate Tulsidas, so I am telling all this stuff. But sir, when you are uttering something, you have to utter it if it is there in the original text. Just because I write a retelling of Ramayana, you can't quote me, and then you can't quote Tulsidas and say that, hey, Tulsidas was good and XYZ was bad. So please understand that. Now you might think Vyasa, again, who is the Amsh of Vishnu, wrote Mahabharata, so how can that be wrong there? Vyasa only told what has happened as it is. So whatever Markandeya said, it was reproduced as it is by Veda Vyasa. He did not take any kartrutva for that. Okay. Having said that, now let's get back to original Ramayana and see as to what has happened. Would Rama ever utter such words? Would Maryada Purushottam ever utter such words? No. Please understand that much. Now, I'm giving you the exact references. So, in the 117th Sarga of Yuddhakanda, Rama order. I mean, per Rama's orders, Rama actually orders that Sita be bedecked in jewelry, be made the best way she can look, and then be brought. So that's what he says. And Sitaamaa is actually dressed up extremely well. She's adorned with ornaments. She's bedecked with jewelry, and then she's brought. And as she comes, everyone is stunned by the beauty of Sitaamaa. Now, why did Rama do this? Because Rama had already given a word to Bharata saying that he would come back and be the king. So now the time is running fast. Rama should go back and be the king of Ayodhya, or the emperor of Ayodhya. Now, people have seen how beautiful Sitaamaa is, right? And now this Sitaamaa walks up to Rama, and after millions of years today, after lakhs of years today, we are saying, we are passing commentaries on Ramayana. Imagine how many commentaries would have come for when people would have seen Sitaamaa so wonderfully dressed up, and when she walks. So now the Sita Ram becomes Raja Ram, and Ram is actually saying this. You can go back. This is the 118th Sarga of Ramayana, Yuddhakanda, and this is what Rama says. The first sloka he says, Tam tu parsvasthitam prahvam Rama Sampreksha Maithilim Hrudayantargata Krodho Vyahartum Upachakrame. Rama says, Rama is afraid of Lokopavada. Means what? Rama is not doubting Sita here. Rama is afraid of what the world might tell to his wife, what the world might gossip about his wife. My dear friends, please understand, we are not in the 20th century where we say, I don't care two hoots about the world. It's I, me, myself. No. At least even if you go back in history, even just for 100 years ago, if your character was not proper, it was very tough for you to even be the village headman. That's the land that we are coming from. Here, forget that, even in English you have the saying, Caesar's wife should be beyond doubt, right? So if that's the rules of Kalikala, imagine how well people would have been in Treta Yuga, where both Rama and Sita, they when they once they become the king and the queen, they are supposed to set up exemplary standards to the world. They just can't say, hey, no, 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 it's our personal life, you can't talk about it. No, that's not the era that they lived in. So here Rama is already afraid of what might come, and he says, he addresses Eshasi Nirjita Bhadre Shatrum Jitva Mayarane Paurushad Paurushad Paurushadya Danushteyam Tade Tadopatam. He is saying, Hey Shubhaprada, O girl who gives good things to all, O woman who gives good things to all, I killed the enemy and I got you out of your bondage. So, and again he says, Gatosmintam Amarshasya Dharshana Sampramarjida Avmanasyatrusya Maya Yugapadudhrada Adyame Paurusham Drishtam Adyame Safalasremaha Adyatirna Pratigyatvat Prabhavihet Chanmanaha. So from the second to the fourth slokas, the meaning is, Hey Shubhaprada, I have defeated the fellow in the war. I have got you out of the prison, and now and the kalank that has come onto me is now washed away in one shot. All this is gone. Okay, and now and then he goes on to say in the fifth line, say things that, because of Ravana, Yatvam Virhita Sita Chalasitina Raksha Daiva Sampayito Dosho Manushena Mayajaha. So this is the God's way of testing both of us. So the Ravana has taken you away. This is due to fate, but with Purusha Prayatna I have overcome it. So if someone is not doing this, he is a manda buddhi, and all he says, I'm only touching the most important slokas. He then goes on to say all the effort that went into and all. And in the 15th and from the 13th to 17th shlokas are again important here. Yat kartavyam manushyena dharshanam parimarjida tatkrutam sakalam site Sitru Hastadamarshanath, Nichita Jivalokasya, Tapasa Bhavitatana, Agastena Duradharsha, Munna Dakshinena Dig, Vitaschaste Bhadre, Yoyim, Ranaparishramaha, Satirna Suhrdam Viryat, Natadardham Mayakurda, Rakshatath Mayavrutam, Apavadam Sarvasaha, Prekyatasyat Vamsasya, Nyangam Chaparakshida, Prapta Charitra Sandeha, Mam Pratimukhesta, Deepo Netratrasyana, Pratikulasi Medhram. So I'm just going to explain you these four shlokas, which will give a lot of clarity. Sita, I did everything that a man should do to get rid of the troubles that came to us. Okay, so the way Agastya killed Vatapi and Ilvala, and he reduced the pain of the people, the same way I have reduced the pain that has come to us. And in this, Hey Shubhankari means one who is, what Shubhankari means, right? One who gives all good things, all Shubhas. Okay, Hey Shubhankari, all the efforts that we put in has done. But please remember this much, that this is not only for you. This is to save the good achara, the sadachara, and the apavada that's going to come, and the apakirti that is going to come to Ikshvaku Vamsha. To remove all that, I did this yuddha. And now Rama is saying, my situation now, in the 17th sloka he says, Prapta Charitra Sandeha Mama Pratimukhesta Deepo Netra Turasyeva Pratikulasi Medhudam. The way if a guy whose eye has got an infection and can't see light, that way, Sita, I am not able to see you. Please understand this much. Rama is saying that he is comparing Sita with Deepam, with light, and he is comparing his eye with the eye of an infected person. Does Rama really hate her? No, because he can't put that one on the loka. He can't make it a loka apavada. He's putting the apavada on himself. He's putting the bad name to himself, and he's saying the way a guy who has got infection can't look into you, can't look towards light. I am not able to look at you. See, a light is always pure. It's our eye which is impure. The filter which is seeing it is impure. So Sita is as pure as Deepam is what Rama is saying, and I don't understand why people make all sorts of comments, because Valmiki Maharshi himself has not looked down on Sita here. He very clearly says in Lord Rama himself says Sita is the Deepam, and Rama's eye is the eye which is infected, which means again Rama is putting it on the world. Because again, please try to understand, from a Sita Rama perspective, Rama could have taken her immediately without a question, but then we, the idiots who are living in this generation, after all this conversation also we are doubting Rama, right? Imagine what would have happened if Rama would not have put these questions to Sita. And he did not even question her here. He is saying, the next he says, see, everyone saw that Ravana took you, means he actually kidnapped you and take and took to Lanka. So that's what I meant when I said took you. So everyone saw that. So now you are free. You can go anywhere you want and live. You can go to Lakshmana's house and live there. You can go to Bharata's house and live there. You can go to Sugriva's house and live there. You can go to Vibhishana's house and live there. Again. These are the slokas. Again, I am giving you the numbers from 18th sloka till 23rd sloka. Rama gives um, um, uh, so he says you can go anywhere and says, so this is from the 18th to the 22nd slokas. That's what he says. Okay, and again in the last thing, for the benefit of doubt, when you look at the 24th sloka, he says we never know how Ravana's mind worked uh, when you were there. So he never says how we never know how Ravana worked. He says Ravana's mind. He again makes the distinction there. Now, this is what Rama said. He never insulted her. Now, Sita, in her reply, also says the same thing. If you, again, this is in the 119th Sarga, where Sita says, if you really wanted to, know, in Kimam, this is the fifth sloka of 190 Sarka, Kimam Asudrisam Vakyam, Idrisam Srotradharanam, Ruksham Sravayase Vira Prakrutam. He says, if you really think that I am so bad, I mean, why are you even blaming me or the woman in entirety? But if you look at my charitram, which means my character, you would have already known that what has happened. I was in an unconscious state when Ramana took me, and then she says, you actually took my hand when I was a very small girl, and from there you know everything that I even think of you. So don't you even know the bhakti that I have for you? And then again, when you read from the first sloka to the 18th sloka, in the 18th sloka she says, if I am alive, I'll be alive as Rama's wife. If I am dead, I'll die as Rama's wife. And then here, even Sita makes it very clear in these slokas that Rama, I mean, when you look at the internal meaning of all these, she says, um, it's not, I mean, she indirectly means that it's not Rama who is insulting me. I know Rama is afraid of the Lokapavada, hence Rama is doing all this. So this is the conversation that happens between both of them. She never blames Rama. Again, she goes around Rama, and then she enters the chita with which is already prepared. So my dear friends, whatever happened between both of them, that has happened between both of them, and clearly there was no mention of dogs. There was no mention of any other sort of words, unparliamentary words that were exchanged between both these. So I don't know why, because had to say all that stuff in the class. I don't really know. I mean, he said he was trying to elevate Tulsi Das and all, but either ways, original Ramayana itself does not show that Rama was actually chastising Sita or anything there. He puts the blame on himself. So hope that clarifies all the doubts. Again, I'm borrowing words from Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Um, a lot of decisions in Ramayana look bad when we look at it from a Sitaamaa perspective, but no, those were the foundations for the Raja Rama, because a king, self sacrifice is the first quality that is expected out of a leader, and Rama did all sorts of sacrifices to be the ideal ruler, to show all of us the path. May Lord Rama, may Lord Sitama bless us all and shower their choicest blessings on all the people in the world. May India become a very, very, very rich country, a very, very samruddhi country, a very, very dharmic country. And may Lord Sita and Ram uh, bless all of us by removing the papa that has been done by some people, by blaming them, or by giving by talking bad words about them. Hope all that would come true. Jai Shri Ram. So one small addition to the previous audio, I wanted to cover one more point which I did not cover. So why did Rama ask Sitama to go to Lakshmana's house, Vibhishana's house, Sugriva's house, and all? Again, you might again our minds in Kali Yuga, they are, they have malinya. I think that's the Maya, and the malinya is always there on them. Why Rama says that is, Lakshmana is the brother, and a younger brother, for a younger brother, his bhabi is actually equivalent to mother, because for a younger brother, his elder brother is equal to the father, and the elder brother's wife is equivalent to the mother. So Lakshmana is like a son, Bharata is like a son to Sita. Sita did not have children by that time. By the time this dialogue was happening, Sita did not have children. So Rama asked her, because Sugriva, Vibhishana, all of them are coming as younger brothers to Rama. So Rama asked her, told her that she can go and stay with any of her sons. Again, please don't inflate, because I just said that. I did not give an explanation to that. I was afraid that people might take a negative meaning out of it. Yeah, thank you. Jai Shri Ram.